Heck yes, baby, we have ourselves another trade. Stevie Y is getting the job done. The Arizona Coyotes have acquired defenseman Steven Kampfer from the Red Wings in exchange for future considerations. Now, we said this yesterday, we'll say it again. You can make trades after the NHL trade deadline. Those players acquired just are not allowed to suit up for your NHL team in the in the playoffs or for the rest of the regular season. If you get traded after the deadline, you can pretty much move around in the AHL and that's it, but even then, it's not even really all too guaranteed because the AHL's trade deadline is on Friday. But the Wings here are getting rid of a guy in Steven Kampfer for nothing. If you want to look at the profile, it's all here on Elite Prospects. Kampfer is 34 years old, right-handed defenseman, 5'11", 198. He was playing for the Grand Rapids Griffins this season. He had 22 points in 44 games played. This is his first season back in North America after playing for Akbars Kazan in the KHL, where he was a pretty good point producer over there. Prior to this, he had spent a bunch of time going up and down between the Florida Panthers, the Minnesota Wild organization, the Boston Bruins. He had multiple stints over there, and he really has just been all over. He's a real journeyman in that sense. University of Michigan alumni back in 2009, 2010, excuse me. Before playing for the Boston Bruins in 2010-2011. That's when the Bruins won the Cup. He didn't play in the playoffs, but he had 38 games played for them in the regular season, so that's the profile this guy boasts. It's been a pretty long and storied hockey playing career for this guy. From Boston, he went to Minnesota. From Minnesota, he went to Florida. Florida, back to New York, and then Boston once again. Now you have the Grand Rapids Griffins, where he was a pretty alright player, and now he's going over to the Tucson Roadrunners. So this is a journeyman right here. The Arizona Coyotes farm team, they're getting themselves a pretty good depth guy that has been pretty solid at the AHL level and who has some NHL pedigree as well. He was initially a fourth-round pick by the Anaheim Ducks back in 2007, and this is what the scouting report says. A skilled offensive-minded defenseman, skates very well and has a good attitude. He isn't large, but pretty stocky with a low center of gravity. We can only assume that this scouting report written by Eric Peary was from years ago, maybe even a decade plus ago, but that's the guy you're getting here, Arizona, or should I say Tucson instead. Future considerations is the return, so the Red Wings are not really getting anything in return for Kampfer, but AHL trade deadline, you see players moving around all the time, especially after the NHL trade deadline. I just thought it would be interesting to make a video going over the individual Yzerman trade that we had seen today. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Steven Kampfer getting sent over to the Arizona Coyotes from the Red Wings. It's pretty much an AHL move, Grand Rapids to Tucson, but I want you to let me know in the comments your thoughts either way. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.